Yeah. Uh, Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DQ Labs Design Hackathon. I guess all of you are having a wonderful time trying to solve the problem statement. Um, so we are the D School team. We have four faculties, including me from the industrial department. I'm Harish. I also have Akshay. Akshay, you can say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, great. I have Mr. Kiran.
Hi everyone.
Kiran, yeah. And I have Miss Vijayashree.
Hello.
Yeah. So this team would be taking you through the second step, that is the discover insight step. Okay. We are so this forms the second part of the six stage design process. Yes.
So to take it forward, can you tell me, in your opinion, what is an insight?
Yeah, so insight is a deep, thorough knowledge of the research that you're conducting on the domain that you have selected as the problem area. It's a resultant conclusion, a meaningful conclusion of the study that you have done. Yeah, so I would say that that is a insight. Yes. So to tell more on insight, one word for me would be perception. So all of us know about this personality over here, one of the popular businessmen. And so one day, Ratan Tata was traveling in his car and he saw that if a family of four were traveling with great difficulty on a rainy day, so that was an insight that qualifies to be an insight, as there are at that time there was a lot of such families who wanted a car which is affordable out there, and hence all of us know the product that was created, uh, one of the indigenous products of India, the Tata Nano. So that turned out to be a very interesting story. So yes, perception is one of the words that match an insight. Yeah.
Thanks, Harish, for this interesting example and the story behind. So for me, insight is to comprehend basically. And to support this, I have an example over here. I'm sure you folks have seen such kind of village houses. Well, these are from parts of Rajasthan and Gujarat here. And here villagers have literally comprehended the environmental conditions like heat and humidity, and they have come up with solutions of the thatch roof with literally placing the cow dung layers on it to make it more cooler. And if you can see, they have also painted the walls white and created the larger openings and windows to make it more sustainable habitat, to make it more complete solution, basically, considering the whole environment all around. Hence, for me, it's all about comprehending and the situations around you, and that can lead to vital insights and so on the solutions, basically.
Okay, that was a very interesting point. Uh, I would like to add on my perspective uh, with respect to this particular topic. To me, I feel like insight can be also considered to be a better understanding about something. Okay, so if you look at this particular example, Mother Nature showcases or signals the right time to have or enjoy the mangoes. Yeah, the natural color transformation from maybe the primary stage of green color towards the yellow gives us the understanding when we should pluck and enjoy this particular fruit. Such a beautiful way of, giving insights to each and everyone.
I think those are such wonderful examples where we talk about technology and insights over it, and then cultural part and insights, and nature, and the connection between the importance of understanding insight. Um, but I would like to know, in your opinion, how can we reach to a good insight? Like, how can we differentiate? um, Anyone, if you can, you just uh, enlighten a bit.
Yeah, Vijay, yeah, thank you. So, I think, let's take a case study of what was happening with the human civilization last 1.5 years. Yes, the Mars. I think to start with, from our childhood, the Mars, we have been introduced, or we have been exposed to Mars in a lot of different fun ways in our childhood, starting from the superheroes, the mythological characters, the superhero characters like this Spider-Man, the who else? The Phantom. There are episodes on Netflix that we are all exposed to. We also see Mars as one integral part of cultural festivals and dances adopted by various ethnic communities. We see Mars as on the Santa Claus during the Christmas. So Mask is one of those entities that has come into our life in a very fun way. And now during the last 1.5 years, this is what happened. The all of us the all of us were deeply affected by the coronavirus, and none of us expected it. For none of us were prepared for such a situation in the last 36 months or so. If we remember, I think when the cases were increasing, the first thing was how to keep yourself safe. So that is the immediate guidelines given by doctors around us and certified government agencies was wash your hands regularly. And since this is an airborne virus, just keep your face and breathe safely with a mask. So that is where masks started coming in into our lives once again. And yes, even today, you get out, the first thing that you want to have is the mask. You cannot get out, you do not want to get out without a safety mask around you. And compared to 2 years back, we have a variety of masks out there, starting from the very basic surgical mask with a nose clip, which I think a lot of you can identify that mask on top. Later, we had this N95 mask, which used to come in 2 layers, 3 layers. I mean, the layers actually filter the impure air particles and the virus. And we also had the mask with uh, which has a harness on your earlobes, and some people want the harness on your back of the head. And look at this, you still have another set of masks with a filter. uh, so so today people go out, research in the market to find out what are the various masks out there, to select one that suits them in terms of comfort, and to be used in various situations. Yeah.
So I think that's a wonderful research over the types of masks that are available in the market that you have shared, Harish. I think, see, even I have a mask which is, it's a comfort mask, and it
Oh
has
yeah,
this thing. Yeah,
we also carry a
Even
mask.
we have
yeah.
I
to.
guess all
So
of
this
us
is
are.
adjustable. If you see, this is adjustable, and it actually gives me little comfort, while wearing it. And but I still feel that it is really hard for people to accept to wear masks, and somewhere it is just there are so many reasons for not wearing, or I still feel there is a difficulty in handling this mask. So
Yeah, I truly agree with that. It's a very interesting point, Vijay Sri. Yeah. So now let's see how people are finding it, finding different ways to get adapted with this new character called mask. So we have captured a couple of interesting photographs and images for this particular discussion. So you could observe certain things like, okay, for example, likewise, Mr. Harish mentioned, it's a new entry. It was a new entry into our life, right? So it became a hindrance once you started, talking. Once you're wearing it, it maybe gives sort of a suffocation or breathing difficulties. Simple things like, okay, even pain on the ear lobes once you're wearing it. So the main purpose of showing this particular slide is to make you people more clear about, okay, even capturing photographs of the scenario can also give us a lot of information related to the issue once you wear mask or once you use this particular product.
Yeah, so that's wonderful, Kiran, for showing this example through photograph, or by observing through photographs, basically. So let me take you through a few more channels of observation. The second one comes here in is with the self experience. Again, is one of the most vital, channels of observation. And to support this, I will tell my own short experience where I wear specs. We all of some of you wear specs, and it gets fogged. Whenever you walk or speak something with the mask, basically. And these kind of issues can be observed by self observation channel also, or self experience channel also. And the last one here is again one to one interaction, basically, where you interact with people to get the insights. So for example, again, the other day I was just talking to my one of my friend, and I was just asking, why do you wear a double layer mask, basically. So he was telling me that, according to him, it is all about giving extra layer or more safety to it, and usually your second layer of mask doesn't get dirty easily, basically. So that's how I got to know these two pointers by observing, and by self experience and by interacting with people. And so in this way, you all can use these three channels of observation to collect some important insights, definitely. So observation through photography, self experience, and definitely by interacting with people all around.
Yeah, thanks, Akshay. I think, yes, I agree with you. I have seen a lot of two-wheeler motorists who use two masks just to keep the N95 mask, which is underneath, very safe and prolonged. So yes, I think we talked about the various ways of observing how people interact with masks. So all these pain points are insights, and all these insights lead to what you see in front of you, the innovations. These are some of the still worked on concepts of the future, keeping in mind of the pain points and the amount of comfort that a person should have while dealing with masks, because all of us know that for some time the masks are going to stay, and it is going to be part of our life in our day-to-day activities. Yeah.
I so agree. I feel that yes, the mask being such a simple and very basic, essential part of our life. Um I know. I remember I used to use a surgical mask, but then it, as I showed you, it changed, and I think it's because of it was more comfortable. It was more connecting with my lifestyle. It was more, I would say, even fashionable, and I think maybe I'm even open to, accept some of these futuristic concepts, which may make my life more comfortable. And I think it would be the same for you guys also. And I feel that it is not, as you said, it's not going to stop here. I think it will just go on for more time, as we know that we are in a very, we don't know when it is going to end, when this pandemic will end, and mask has become like a part of our costume entirely. You go out only after wearing a mask. Even a little kid knows that. So I think it is going to stay, and it is the concept, like all these insights have led to designing future concepts, and it will be leading to designing more and more future concepts. So thank you all for this. They're so wonderful examples, and this product itself being a very, it looks very insignificant, but it is essential. But the kind of journey it has gone through is, I think it is amazing.
Wonderfully put out there, Vijayashree. Thank you. And I think we are coming towards the end of this session, a brief session on how insights are important. So we just to summarize, we just covered the importance of insights. It is going to be one essential step without which you cannot move towards ideation. You need to make sense of your research to meaningful understanding or perception or comprehension. And before you go out and before you go out and design a new product, you need to research on what are the existing solutions available, so that you don't end up redesigning the product. And very important to observe people, how they're interacting with the current product, capture the pain points in the methods we discuss. I think these should lead to an interesting collection of insights with pleasant and unpleasant surprises, which you can work on. So I guess that's it from the D School team of Jain University. Thank you all faculties. Thank you once again. Thank you Akshay, Vijayashree, and Kiran.
Thank you, Harish.
All the best to all the teams on further steps. All the best. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.